Hey guys, Xel'crin here, and I'm finally back in America after well, no, technically I was in America, but I'm back home in my actual house after 2 fucking weeks it almost was, I think. Probably a week and a half, I'm not sure. Felt like a long time. So basically, what I did was, we went to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania kind of area. We actually also went to New Jersey. We were like literally in the border. What I did was my family went out for a reason. Pretty much saw the family in New Jersey, and then I went to Deviantart, which was fun because he lives in that area. I'm not going to tell you where. It's gonna blow up in my face. Privacy. So. Get a little serious here, but first let me just tell you I'm going to be breaking this video into multiple different segments, like not segments, but like what I'm going to do is I'm going to use in the description the different things I'm going to discuss, because I'm going to discuss a lot. So sit back, relax, either listen to everything I have to say, maybe get interested, or just click on the links if any of those topics catch your interest. So, let's start off with the super series. So what happened was, it was Tuesday. Let me get my calendar in here. It was Tuesday, 2 weeks ago. Tuesday, June the 3rd, I believe, was the date. Yeah, June the 3rd. I was in school, I was testing, which was, you know what testing is. It's, what happened is, here in our state, school's pretty much over now, by the way, so expect more videos, yay! But, what happened is, I was literally, I just finished my final exam for my Algebra 2 class, which is, might I add, my hardest subject in my opinion. Probably most of America's hardest subject, honestly. Let me know in the comments if you got this, like, actually clicked on this little subtopic and heard this. Let me know what you think your hardest topic is. You know, high school, if you're a high schooler. But anyway, so I was reading my book, because we're allowed to read books, and I had brought a book. And all of a sudden, my teacher looks at me. He gets a phone call. He gets a phone call before he looks at me. He gets the phone call. She says, okay, sure, I'll send him down. At first, I'm like, somebody's leaving, lucky bastard. And then they call me. They say, the teacher looks at me and he says, my name, time to go. I'm like, where? Go down to the office, you're going home. I'm like, what? I didn't say anything, but I was like, what the fuck? There's final exams pulling me out? Yeah, I knew something was up. So I'm going down there, and I see my mom. I'm like, well, what the fuck are you doing here? So I talked to her. What happened is, my grandfather's been in the hospital. You can guess where this is going. My grandfather's been in the hospital. I think it's been 2 weeks since it was June 3rd, and he passed away. So there was a lot of tears that day, believe me, but I'm better now for the most part. A little bit depressed, but I'm able to talk about it now, thank God. So, my mom tells me we have to go down to that area I told you about, New Jersey and like Pennsylvania, that kind of area, because of what, that's where they live. I told you, New Jersey kind of thing. Went to the funeral. I actually got to see Darius one of those days. That's one of the days I saw him the day before the funeral, which was nice. I talked to my best buddy before I had to go to a really depressing event. So I literally went to the funeral. I went into one of those quiet rooms, just everybody made them feel worse. It's just how it's just my philosophy. They took the casket. They did what they did. But grandfather was also apparently a truck driver for a general back during the Korean War. So he got a nice, like, military salute and whatnot, so that was pretty damn interesting to see, if I do say so myself, because the way they play, there's one guy, like, played the trumpet, he was a soldier, and he played it very well. I swear to God, I thought he was, like, a musician, like a real one, and maybe he is, maybe that's what he's going to be when he comes out of the army, or maybe, I don't know how all that works, but, so that was interesting, and then, they gave my grandmother the flag after they did that thing where they fold the flag, I don't know what they call it. And then we went to the diner, which was a horrible idea. I don't know what the hell anyone was thinking, but somehow my family managed to remain kind of optimistic, but I had my head down during the diner when I literally sat down to when we left. I only raised my head to eat some food, say a few words, put my head back down, and waited to leave. So, pretty much that week was just bad. I got to see my grandmother, though, which was really nice, because we get along. For the most part, I get okay along with my family, but I don't talk to the rest of them other than my grandma. But, yeah, so that's how that went. Then, this was just great, so then we come back, right, we come back to our state, but the thing is, we had originally intended to go to Mexico, so literally the day I come back, literally just get off a plane, we're going on a plane, I'm bringing one of my friends along too, by the way, don't ask her, because I'm never going to tell you who she is, and I know what's going to happen in the comments down the way. So we went to Mexico, I literally had just gotten up, it's like 8 AM, I'm like, my friend's like pushing me along. My parents are like, because for some reason, whenever I end up going to like an airport, I always end up like with everything on me. Like I end up taking 2 huge, like 30, 45, 50-pound suitcases, something on my back. It's like I'm a human packing mule of the family, which is always fun. So I'm going. We get on the plane, everything's fine, and from there, nothing really happens. But on the way back, things got interesting. Like, while I was there, if you want to know, I don't really do much on vacation. You can call me whatever you want. But basically what I did was I went to the pool with that certain friend. I wrote some more of the story that you know I write on. I hope. But, went swimming, actually got to bed in an okay amount of time, and I still managed to get a video almost out, I think, every day, if not every day, except for yesterday, and I'm sorry about that, I'm just really tired, but, so, yeah, I managed to get a video out every day, which is another thing I did, like, edit and all that. I'm almost done with the Star Wars footage now, but, yeah. But, like I said, the interesting stuff happened on the way back. So, we get in a taxi. It takes a really long time, like it's delayed or something. Then we're just driving, listening to my iPad, in La La Land, like la 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 la. And all of a sudden, there's like literally like a car, 2 cars, apparently a taxi and a van, had collided. I didn't get the story really, but it made a really big traffic jam. So that was fun. Being in a taxi van type thing with a bunch of strangers in an awkward, silent position. You know how that goes, guys, right? I hope so, because it's not fun. So, from there, we get to the airport, and we just wait, pretty much, but there's something I gotta ask you, anyone from Mexico, and do not take this, like, as an insult to your country or anything, but I gotta ask this. Why isn't there a lot of soap? Okay, listen, let me explain. I go, in our hotel, we get, like, this weird bar of soap. What the fuck is this? So I, like, use the bar. Like, I use, like, 3 bars, okay? 3 bars! Like, because you gotta use that for your baths, your showers, you gotta use that for just washing your hands, and, like, they also give you, like, this little, tiny little shampoo thing. And well, a lot of hotels are like that. Then when I got to the airport, right, I go into a random bathroom, and there's only, like, for some reason, there's only one of those soap dispenser things, and I'm like, the whole time I'm thinking, what the fuck? Where the fuck is the fucking soap in this place? Because bathrooms, come on people, they're disgusting, especially when you're a guy. We don't give a shit where we do our business. Some people in my public school, I gotta say this, some people in our public school are absolutely horrible. I will walk into a toilet and I will see paper, like just toilet paper everywhere on the floor, fucking puddles everywhere. Oh my god. But yeah, so they have soap in public school, and thank God they have soap, or you hear me screaming bloody murder. I'm not a germaphobe. It's just I'm not like a slob either. I'm not gonna like just go out there with like piss stains all over my hands, like let's go to med school. No, I'm sorry, this is not how I am. I like to keep myself clean to some degree so I don't get people around me sick. Makes sense? I hope so, because I want you people to follow my example. But yeah, so I didn't know what that was about. Like, for some reason, I could not find any soap in that country to save my life, really. But yeah, you could bring up the argument. A lot of hotels just give you bar soap these days, but still, it was like some week, like, every vacation, I gotta say this, every vacation has one bad thing about it, like, every. I'm pretty sure everyone that I've been on anyway. Maybe you guys have had, like, the perfect vacation, or maybe you've had the perfect vacation in your head, but something bad did happen, you just didn't realize. But what I'm saying is, in every vacation, there's something bad about it. There's just one thing. In this case, it would probably have been the soap. Not very bad, actually. Other than that, though, the country was fine. Guys, if you ever want to go to Mexico, really, it's really not that bad. It's not as bad as, like, TV and media say. Like, really, Mexico's a fine place. Like, out of the tourist areas and more into, not necessarily Mexican, but, like, more of the, I don't want to offend anybody here when I say this, but, like, more of the poorer areas, you know, the obvious places not to go, is where it's bad. And for some reason, that's all that's ever really filmed, and anyone ever pays attention to Mexico, it seems like. So, you know, Mexico really is not that bad. I would check it out. But, just be careful, just, you know, like the same thing in, this country. Don't be stupid, and you'll be fine. Just like the golden rule, don't be stupid, and you will be fine. You know? So, yeah. That was Mexico, so we're coming back. Other than the soap incident, there wasn't anything. We got these, like, Delta. I'm not trying to advertise them here, but personally, I think they might be my favorite fucking airliner. Because they had, like, these little pad things inside of the seats, right? Like, how do I word this? You'd sit down, and there'd be, like, a pad in the seat. Sorry, I'm just doing something. I heard my parents. I don't want them to come in here. 1 second. Like, they had this pad in the seat. Like, kind of like, it looked like an iPad. So, what you do is you select your language, whatever you spoke, English, Spanish, French, whatever, German, and it'd give you a list of things to do. Now, I think personally everyone goes to the movies, and that's what I did. So, I got to see on PA, oh wait, no, not on PA. On the way to Mexico, I got to see the Lego movie, which was awesome, actually. I loved the Lego movie, actually. You can call me whatever you want, but the problem is I didn't see the last 10 minutes, so I honestly am going to ask you guys to please tell me what happens. Like, I doubt I missed much in those 10 minutes. I could pretty much piece together the dad probably, like, turned around and became good or something. I saw the end, like, where he was, like, about to say something. But then I also got to see RoboCop on the way back, and that was awesome. And I had the new one, by the way, 2014 version, I think is when it came out, and it was just freaking awesome. The graphics, I really like that movie. I don't know what other people are saying, quite honestly, I don't care what other people are saying, I personally loved it. So, and it was all free, I'm not kidding you, and the thing, it was literally all free. Now, mind you, you didn't have an unlimited number of options to choose from. There wasn't, like, sorry if you heard that, but it wasn't like you could choose any movie in the world. No, sorry, I wish that was the case, but no. Like, they had a selection of movies available that you could choose from, and there you go. That's pretty much, and I and shows those 2 movies, from and back. And I think all of them have it, because literally twice I got those iPad-looking things, so that was cool. So yeah, if you want to go international or in this country, if you're a United States citizen, that is, because when I say this country, I mean United States. You did not know that. Because yes, I live in the United States. You might have known that by my accent. And yeah, you might want to try out Delta. Now, mind you, I'm just a YouTuber, okay? I'm just some random guy on the internet, so don't, like, go spending $500 or whatever just because I told you to know. Stupid. It's the same, personally, I like to go. But, anyway, so we came back from Mexico. Everything was pretty much fine from that point, and here I am, recording this for you guys. So that's what I've been doing. So it started out depressing, it got happier, and now everything's back, which is great. Another thing, this is probably going to be sometime, another thing I'm going to do now, so this channel has existed a while now, it's almost approaching the anniversary, I think I'm jumping out there in 2 months. Now, I wanted to wait until the anniversary of this channel to do it, do what I'm about to do, but I think I'm going to just do it early, because August is kind of far away, and by August my vacation will be over, pretty much. I think it ends August 6th or something like that. But, so I'm going to be expanding this channel. What I mean by that is, to choose one social media website, probably Twitter, because I've heard a lot of good things about Twitter. I am going to start a place for me to upload my stories and short stories and whatnot, show you trailers and whatever, not trailers, things I'm going to be doing, and that should be Deviantart probably, unless you guys have better suggestions, which at this point in time, not a lot of people, like the people who do comment on my videos are very few, and I remember your names, trust me, I remember your names, that Squirrel Guy, and a bunch of other people, I remember you, don't worry. But, yeah. Twitter, Deviantart, and now I also wanted to expand to one more place. I wanted to do something with Twitch. Hear me out. Now, this might sound amazing to some of you, this might sound horrible to the others, but now I don't know if I should do why. I'll tell you what, the whole Google thing, okay? I didn't know how Twitch, I didn't know how Twitch worked before, and now I'm worried that it's going to be more complicated. Maybe both my YouTube and my Twitch could be, attacked by, like, a copyright strike or whatever, maybe encounters. So I don't know what to do with Twitch. I want to go on Twitch. I want to go very badly on Twitch, just try it. What I wanted to do was maybe I could stream a game on Titanfall, something really cool, like one of those multiplayer type games, because I'm going to be honest, I don't really like to record, hear me out, I don't like to record multiplayer games just because, well, I don't know, it's like when I'm playing multiplayer, I like to take the game kind of seriously, so I don't really have time to, like, talk and do that at the same time. But if it's just me talking instantaneously to all of you on the live stream, that works well, because then, like, you can respond back or something, something. So I don't know what to do with Twitch. I might do it, I might not. Maybe I'll wait for the actual anniversary to set up a Twitch, but right now, as of this video, I'm literally, as I am going to render it, I'm going to set up my Deviantart, and I'm also going to set up my Twitter. So, rules for Twitter, pretty simple, do whatever the hell you want. I don't really know how Twitter works yet, so as far as I'm concerned, there is no rules. Say whatever the hell you want. Just don't, like, be racist and that kind of crap, because I'm not going to be racist. And, like, other kinds of things to insult people, just pretty much standard society rules. Think of it as a way you can just simply talk to me instead of using a YouTube comment system, I guess. For those of you who actually want to do that, I don't expect a lot of you to go on there right away. But some of you will probably be joining or going on Twitter, and it's also just another way for me to, get my videos out there, because right now I got 37 subscribers, which is amazing, by the way. I'm going to touch on that in a minute, too. But this is simply amazing that, while I was in Mexico, while I was in, that kind of sad state because of my grandfather dying, I could come on my YouTube to publish what I thought to be just videos, like just normal videos, business as usual, just for me to come back and see that you're commenting, that you're actually, numbers of subscribers are going up, and you have no idea what that actually meant to me, guys. You have no idea, but yeah. So, just to recap, I'm sorry if, I'm kind of going a little quick here. I know it's been 20 minutes, something like that, but I don't want to take too long of your time, so I'm trying to make this as quick as possible. So basically, to summarize, Twitter's going to be up probably, unless you guys actually say something better, like Facebook or something, but as far as I'm concerned, it's going to be Twitter so far. Deviantart for my stories, for those of you who actually like to read and want to see what kind of writing styles and like how I actually write, and just, see what I do in terms of writing and whatnot. I'll be opening Deviantart. And Twitch, I'm not sure what to do about yet. Maybe you guys should tell me. Let me know if you want me to start Twitch or not. Otherwise, if you don't want me to start Twitch, I might also set up something called like an account on Dailymotion. I've heard bits about it, and I know it's a rival with YouTube. But I'm not going to be probably a partner with YouTube. I'm just going to make videos, and I don't know how the YouTube system really works, so I think I can make something with Dailymotion. Because the reason I want to do that is because, one, they're less lenient on content there. Like, if you put a copyrighted thing, I'm not sure if it's they're lenient or they're really stupid, but it wouldn't be taken down for a long time. So, for example, if one of my videos was taken down on YouTube, whenever that day may come, it's probably would still be on Dailymotion, and I could probably link it really quickly. Really quickly, for those of you who want to see it. So, if you want me to just make Dailymotion account, like, as a backup in case something were to happen to this, then let me know. I will make one, or if you want to make a Twitch, it should probably just be a vote. Why don't you let me know in the comments, for those of you who listened, what I should do. Twitch or Dailymotion? Protection, or just, more fun on Twitch? Either or will work for me, and I will do either or. Just tell me what you guys want. So, yeah, that's that. Now, there's I think one or two more things I want to touch on. Probably, yeah, I'll touch on two more. While I was in Mexico, I actually got to play, in my free time when I wasn't writing all that stuff. I think I played maybe 7 or 8 games of Killing Floor, which, might I mind you, was probably only 30 minutes to 20 minutes at the most, so don't think I have no life or something ridiculous like that. Come on, guys. Really, we both know better. But, so, I played 8 games on Killing Floor, but I noticed something. I noticed something that made me kind of happy. When I went on the multiplayer servers, just to look for maps and whatnot, I saw that, I'm not sure if all, but a decent bit of the maps that I had played and I had recommended and I had hoped would get to the top thing are actually being played regularly on regular servers, regularly out in the multiplayer thing. What does that mean? Well, let me rephrase this to you in a better way then. When you go to Killing Floor, you click on multiplayer, it's just an option, play multiplayer, right? It kind of works like Minecraft a little bit, you can manually put in IPs yourself, but in this case, there's a public game server. So what you do is, on the public game server, you choose your settings, like difficulty, map, name, that kind of thing. You can't actually type in a manual map name, but you can, list them by ABC order, ABC, Z, that kind of order. And when I was looking at that list that comes up to every player in the world who goes into multiplayer, a a lot of the maps were on there that I played, like Freight Yard, Haunted Hotel, mostly KFO maps, but I could actually see some of the maps I played in the past that were normal Killing Floor maps, which is pretty damn awesome if you ask me. It's just awesome that they actually... No, it wasn't really them, it was you guys. You guys, all of you, not just my viewers, but all of you as a whole, the Killing Floor community, got these maps and these map makers onto multiplayer. That's just something special right there. It really is. Because you know, because believe it or not, guys, it's much bigger than you think. That means, for example, if a random YouTuber, such as myself, let's say I was completely new to Killing Floor, right? Let's say this random YouTuber wanted to go on a random map and record it with my friends. So this one YouTuber's friend and this YouTuber just randomly go on a map, and boom. They don't even know that they're playing a Steam Workshop map. They think they're just playing a map. A map. A random map. And that is a good thing, guys. That means that slowly but surely, now that these maps are out there in multiplayer, they're going to start to become the normal. Which means they have made an impact. They've made an impact. That's what it means. That means these maps have been accepted almost as core vanilla. If you don't know what vanilla means, it means core, like normal maps. That's just amazing, if you ask me, that they could finally do something like that. Because literally, one day, I might just randomly click on a Killing Floor video, and now I might just randomly see, Haunted Hotel, what was that other one? I'm sorry about my voice, I'm still a little tired, and yeah. So there's Killing Floor, like Haunted Hotel, Freight Yard, like that one Dragon Ball Z map. I'm not sure if I saw that one, but I remember all of the maps I played, guys. It's just I don't remember all their names. The ones that really stuck out to me were the KFO ones, because I had to play this for a long time. Snuff I hadn't actually seen, though. That made me really sad, because not only is that my most popular video, probably on there, like one of them anyway. Well, it's not my most popular, but it's the one that like blew up first above all the others. But you know, it just makes me sad that a good map like that, as disturbing as it was, is unfortunately not up there. It could be that he removed it. I doubt it, but it's possible. I mean, I don't know how Steam Workshop works. But now that I've spoken to you about the Killing Floor thing, I want to talk to you about an idea I had. So, a lot of YouTubers I've seen, like Markiplier, Yodscast, even, yes, PewDiePie. Oh, I'm gonna lose so many subscribers for saying, you know, I watch PewDiePie. Oh, or possibly gain them, I have no idea, but please don't start a flame more in the comment section because of the YouTubers I mentioned, that's all I'm saying. But I got this idea to maybe actually start playing more indie games, but more specifically, ungreenlighted on Steam indie games. For those of you who don't know what that means, basically, greenlight is basically a thing that Steam does where you can, basically, if enough people like the game, they will make it an actual retail game. Like, they'll actually support it, apparently, and put it on Steam and everything. Pretty much is what it means. Like, Game Dev Tycoon. That thing blew up. People loved it. It took a while to get out there, though, but people loved it. Sips played it. I think everyone's pretty much played that, who's, like, big anyway. I'm not sure about the others, really. I mainly watched Sips for that back in the day. That's where I learned a lot about game dev. But what I'm saying is I can start, if you guys think I should, because, you know, it'll give you something new to watch, I could start, and I probably will do this, unless you guys tell me otherwise, I'm going to literally start playing these ungreenlighted games to not only promote them, but to hopefully get them out there. It won't. The thing you need to realize is the majority of these ungreenlighted games are just to be watched really for the gameplay. Because anything can change. Two, they're not officially games yet, they're just demos. So there's no, like, even if there was an amazing, phenomenal story, nothing is finished, nothing is set in stone. And anything could change at the blink of an eye, and that's why I want to do them, because there are some periods where I have wanted to record something, but the amount of time I would have had to put into it would have been absolutely ridiculous. Like, I will have finished, for example, I think I'm like one episode away from rendering all my Star Wars footage out of there, and then I can have it all on YouTube. But in that large period of time where not all my videos are uploaded yet, because what I do is I save them in like what I call private selection, so then I can just upload them and whatnot. You know, I just set them to private, and I open them later once I'm done editing them, like putting the description stuff. So, but in that period of time, it normally takes me, even when I upload all these videos, I like to take my time, and I like to individually select the things to my video, like write a description out, write a title out, even though the titles are pretty generic when it comes to Let's Plays, like, Let's Play, blah, 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 Part 12, blah, blah, blah. But when it comes to the message I send to you guys in the subscription feed and the description and the tags, I like to be, like, I sometimes change it up. You've noticed, I'm not one of those YouTubers who uses the same description and crap and, like, puts all those links in the same thing. I'm probably going to start doing that a little bit. So, I'm sorry about that, by the way, but, like, I'm not the kind of person who wants every description to be the same, okay? I want it to be different, so that it's actually a description, you know? Like, sometimes some of those bigger YouTubers I've seen, like, they might change a little bit, like, a lot of them do, but then I've also come across, like, really big people who, like, just put the same description for an entire series, really. I don't know why they do it, they just do it, so. I think a lot of YouTubers have stopped doing that, but back in, like, even in the golden days, as I call it, when I used to literally come home and watch YouTube, like, or, like, I don't know, all the way till my parents came home. It was, like, that was the golden days, man, but, yeah, 2 years ago, I think, were the golden days, and, yeah, so, basically, I'm probably going to start playing greenlight games, or, you know, ungreenlighted games, I mean. So maybe you guys can check them out yourself. Hopefully get them actually greenlighted. You know, so these companies can flourish, and hopefully, you know, that'll give you a little bit more something to watch, because I know, believe me, while I was in Mexico, I could see the views going down. I know you guys don't want to, like, wait, like, 2 weeks or something, like what I was doing, like, a video every day. I know you guys want a little bit more in the video every day, because otherwise you'd be seeing nothing but Star Wars till I ran out of footage and recorded something new, and I know that's not going to work. And because the main reason I did that was, one, I told you I was in Mexico, and I was in, you know, for my grandpa, but I also did that for the majority of the time, but that was because I had school, and school was stressful and tiring. Simple as that. Now, it's over. I'm free. School's over for now. I have, like, I think it's either 9 to 8 weeks to do whatever with YouTube and make a shit ton of videos. Literally, I could probably finish BioShock in, like, 2 weeks now that I have this kind of schedule, and I might actually finally finish Serious Sam. That would be amazing, because I've been playing Serious Sam since the fucking beginning of this channel. But, yeah, that's what I plan to do. I'm going to probably start doing greenlight games. Sorry for that knocking, that was me. Yes, I don't know why I did it, I just did it, so. But, yeah. I'm going to start doing greenlight games. Hopefully, I want you guys to enjoy them, hopefully, and maybe if you don't enjoy them, get a laugh out of how bad they might be, because remember, this is going to be completely demo. I don't really, another reason I want to do it is because YouTubers seem to selectively do around the same thing. Like, the majority of the big ones seem to play the same games, like Goat Simulator, and, like, Game Dev actually was on a lot of channels at one time. Like, other kinds of games, like that one train game and a bunch of other, like, games. Like, have you even noticed PewDiePie and Markiplier do the same games eventually? So, because there's only so many games out there, but when you go to the Steam Greenlight, like, unlimited stuff, there's, like, 600, 700, something like that, games out there to be played for free as a demo, to be seen what could possibly become a real game. And that is a lot of different, you know, that's a lot of, change, stuff you like an actual thing to watch, so to speak, not just like a game of a guy speaking over it, no, an actual game that a lot of people have not actually recorded. So that's what I want to do. But I also don't really plan, as far as I know, I don't really know, like, I've looked at the Greenlight thing, and as far as I can tell, there's, like, no best rated, like, there is, like, most, I think, reviewed or something like that, I'm not sure if I remember correctly, but there was something on, like, the front page, but I'm not going to be doing that, I'm literally just going to be going to the game thing, and just picking a random game, probably just going to go, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, and go, boom, pick a game, install it, play it. It could even be, like, completely disturbing, but the only thing I'd never play is, like, a pornography game. Oh my god, no, not on YouTube. Jesus Christ, my channel will be shut down, like... I'm not sure if you heard that snap, but I snapped. I'm not very good at snapping. Sorry. Anyway. So... yeah. Greenlight Games. Woo! Now, the last thing that I can think of that I want to talk about is just simply, I want to say thank you to all of you that have stayed so far, and I hope will remain to stay. You guys, I'm going to be honest, you guys are awesome to have stayed this long, and it made me, like I said a little earlier, if you watched the whole video so far, it made me very happy to know that this channel continued to grow, and that I could continue to actually entertain you guys. You know, even though I was really sad, like, it was just like a really big, you know, uplift to my spirits at the time, and believe it or not, you guys helped me, even though you don't even know me. You don't even know that you have actually helped me, and I just gotta say thank you. Thank all of you, from the bottom, and the sincerity, I'm sorry, of my heart. Thank you. Now, like I said, my grandfather did die, and I'm probably going to be okay. I seem to be okay. But I, personally, as a person, have had tendencies to randomly flip out. I will say it, I have actually had tendencies to randomly flip out. Normally, it's over good reason, like maybe, I don't know, I'm worried that somebody's doing something behind my back, because normally, I'm sorry to say, and I will get to this one day, but not today, definitely not today, a lot of the things that I worry about actually tend to happen, and it's just because of situations that have happened in my life. But basically what I'm saying is, I don't think there's going to be any problems, okay? I think I'm going to be okay, but if there is ever a day, like, during this summer, that, I don't know, maybe I like, either forget, or, normally I don't forget to upload a video, I don't normally forget things like that, it's just, normally I'm tired, but if something were to happen, like, for example, I don't know, I get into a fight, not a physical, but like a fight with one of my friends during this summer, and this is for any period too, but especially in the summer, because that's when it seems to happen, because everybody's, you know, every human is bored in the summer, despite how much you scream about freedom when school ends, you're bored, so that's when fights mainly seem to happen. So if I do not record a video for a day, I just want to say right now, in advance, I'm sorry. If I don't upload a video, it's either I passed out, fell asleep, because I have a busy work life, believe it or not. I don't, like, go physically to, like, McDonald's or anything like that, but writing stories and, like, making videos and editing things, and then, you know, just talking with people in general is actually very tiring, believe it or not. I use a lot of mental energy, and believe me, physical labor can be tiring, but mental labor is much, much, much more tiring, believe me. Seriously guys, try using your brain like crazy for a day, like, try doing, like, look at school, like, a lot of people who come out of school are exhausted, like me. I literally came home and I took a nap till about 5. That's another reason I didn't upload a lot of videos, because I have to go to bed eventually, even though it wasn't until, like, fucking 2 a.m. So I was, like, running on, like, 2 hours a day, which is fun, might I add. But, you know, it's just not a good thing. Ugh. Anyway, so like I said, I'm apologizing in advance if for whatever reason there's not a video up, but it most likely means that either I was in an argument with whoever and I'm either too depressed to upload something, or it could also mean that I am very tired that day, because I don't know, maybe I had to like what happened with me. Like, I went on 4 flights in a matter of a week and a half. So that's very tiring as well. And I'm going on 2 more flights, because I am going back to Pennsylvania and like PA and that kind of area, just because that's what we planned originally before my pop-up went bye-bye, unfortunately. So I'm just apologizing in advance. And maybe it doesn't excuse me, but I hope it does. Because, believe it or not, I really do care about all of you on this channel that are watching. You have no idea. The reality, though, is, I like to say this, like, as a way to define me. I am a writer, okay? And what I mean by that is, I have ideas in writing, but not only that, but personally, I am better at expressing myself and my feelings through writing. So, to you, this might sound like a little bit, it might sound a little bit emotional, but believe me, this is not as emotional as I wish I could sound. I wish I could convey to you with words. So, what I'm basically saying is, I really do mean it, guys. Thank you. Thank all of you for continuing to watch this channel, support it, like the videos, do whatever you do. Comment even. I don't even care if it's a hateful comment. At least you're saying something. Somebody's watching, it means. And that makes me very happy. So thank you. Really, from the bottom of my heart, thank you, all of you. This has been Xel'crin. Everything, all the changes and stuff that I said are going to happen are going to be happening as of this moment. And I will see you in the next video, and believe me, there's going to be a hell of a lot more videos coming. See you guys.